Say, hey friends, welcome back to Oso Farm. Say, my name is Evan. And I'm Brandy. Thank you, baby. Give me a kiss. Okay, go play. If you're new here, I'm Brandy, and today I have an Azure standard haul for you. I'd have to go back and look on my order history, but I think it's been almost a year since we have done an Azure standard haul. I'll have my husband, who's my editor, add a little pop-up here on how long it's been, but it's been a long time. So I was actually waiting until their plant starts came in for this upcoming garden season, so I'm excited to have those. So a lot of these products that we're trying this time are new to us. So if you're new here, we are a large family living in Central Texas, and we still have 6 children at home. We have 10 children total, ages 22 to 7. And so we eat a lot of our food at home, or I should say most of our food at home. Evan is being my faithful helper today, because we also homeschool and my husband works from home. So you just met Evan, who is my youngest. Okay, so we like to also do once a month grocery hauls, which is your standard isn't really like that. It's more probably quarterly or seasonally for me, but I've really enjoyed it. I was making sure he wasn't getting into my seed packets. Okay, so we will start. You want to show him the seeds first? So we got some, can I see? Can you hold it like that? These are golden watermelons, and so I thought that was really pretty. It almost looks like a pumpkin on the outside. To try that. And then we didn't have any more butternut squash. I tried to grow this last year and it did not. I had really bad squash bugs, so we're gonna try. Those are the only seed packets that I bought. Okay, and then I was totally out of just black pepper that I cook with. I use the grinders from Sam's when we're just using it on our food, but I'm gonna go ahead, when it's packaged like this, I don't now know. He's literally kicking he's about to launch that, hold on. Hey buddy. And we got little Tommy sleeping, so we gotta be quiet. Okay. So if you buy spices or something from Azure Standard and you have like an Amazon link or something on what you actually put this in to use it, I would love to know what that is, so you can comment below. But anyways, we're gonna try this. I think this was around $4. And then same thing, I was out of nutmeg, and I usually just buy this at Aldi, but I didn't see nutmeg last time. This will last us years because I don't use nutmeg very often. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time to buy. This is 1 pound of chia seeds. Sorry, Evan's being really attentive today. We use this a lot when we make oatmeal, and I've been adding it to our yogurt that I make here, and it has been really yummy. So this will last us a few months for sure. And then I'm trying their, careful Bubba. Can you go sit by Lizzie?
No.
No. Can you go find Esme?
Oh, she's like that? You go up there and get Esme?
So I'm gonna try their cornstarch. I usually just, He tripped on the thing. Okay. My husband, when I was saying, what else should I say when I was filming a second ago, he's like, you should say that this has been sitting on our dining table for 3 days. So this is like the quietest moment. We have our grandsons here, and they are almost 2 and almost 1. So, and then sweet Evan makes this busy. There's never a time where I can be like, oh, let's quietly film. So, okay, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, cornstarch. I've never tried their cornstarch before. So I don't know. I don't really have a preference on cornstarch. I just knew I needed it. And then I bought 3 of these baking powders last time I made an order, and we are almost totally out. So we'll definitely go through these in a few months. This, since it's been on the table for 3 days, is actually in the freezer, but we have bought this before. It's 5 pounds of diced celery frozen, and this is really easy for me. I only buy celery, or I only use celery in recipes maybe once a month, and so sometimes I buy it and then I don't use it and it goes bad. So this has been nice when I'm making a soup or a casserole that calls for that. Okay, so honey has been crazy expensive and hard to find. We have not tried this specific one. This is the, oh my gosh, this is heavy. It's 12 pounds, berry wildflower honey before. But I've been buying it just at Sam's again, and this was about equal in price last time I checked. So I'm excited to try that. We still have a little bit more to use up of our Sam's honey, and then we'll open this up. Did we buy something? Or we had just been pouring this into our old honey containers? I was wondering I think that's what we did last time. But we've bought this maple syrup before. This is really good, and I did buy a little glass container that I can link below on Amazon that just looks like you're at a restaurant. It has the pullback handle, and so this stays in the refrigerator once we open it. This lasted us probably 4 to 6 months, and then we are almost totally out of the olive oil. This will last us the same, about 4 to 6 months. I really like their organic olive oil. And then I tried to make banana chips in my dehydrator, and they never, maybe I just didn't cook it at the right temperature, but we tried multiple times, and my kids, that's Evan tapping pins on the floor. If you're not new here, you know this, but he loves music and sound and tapping. It's like a constant. So I went ahead and just got a 1 pound bag. The kids really like to snack on this. This will be, if we open this, it will just be gone. But I'm gonna keep trying the banana chips myself in the dehydrator. So if you have tips on that, I would love to know it. Okay, so I haven't purchased Windex since I started making Azure standard orders, and we actually ran out of this probably a month ago. So we've just been using like my thieves cleaner on the windows, which leaves streaks, but at least it's been clean. So I got 3 more of their glass cleaner. And then these are packaged different, but it's the same as before. This is your clean. And then we've also used their toilet bowl cleaner for probably over a year. And these work really good. This is new to me. This is concentrated lemon verbena floor cleaner. And if you watched my once a month grocery haul, we just bought a new mop. So I bought this to try that on the floor.
Talking about too.
Okay, so cleaners, and I'm gonna come back here. Anytime you make an order, they always give you the sales flyer. Okay, take 25. They also give you the sales flyer once a month. Okay. Real life. I had planned to get up and fix my hair and do makeup so that I could film this, but this would be sitting on my table for another lifetime if we waited for that. So, real life channel over here. So you get a sales flyer. It has a lot of information, and also sometimes it's easier for me to get ideas on what to purchase next and try here rather than searching the website. So I always look through this, add it to my next order, and then that's been good. So, okay, there's not dirt coming out of this. There's dirt coming out of the plants that I bought. So we have really liked their raisins. We've used different kinds. The flame raisins are our favorite. These are not oiled. You can buy ones that are oiled so they don't stick together, but this doesn't say, so I'm not sure, but we have bought these before and we go through these very quickly. How often would you say the black ones? Like a couple months. We eat raisins in oatmeal and cookies and things like that. And then this lasted us a long time. I bought both types of coconut initially. They had the really thick shredded ones. That is really good for baking. And then I also bought this. So we were out of this fine shredded coconut, and I add this to cookies and oatmeal and steel cut oats. So I put this in the freezer actually, and then I just have a small glass canister in the pantry that we go through at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna come this way. Okay, so these 5 bags are for, I'm going to try to make my own chicken feed. I'll put some of the links of our chicken videos below. We, for Christmas, do the want, wear, need, and read, and my want was this incubator that's been in my dining room going, oh gosh, for a couple months now. So I have wanted to try making my own chicken feed. I don't know that now that we have so many chickens that, let me turn this off, my phone is dinging. Now that I have so many chickens, I don't know what the cost is versus making it to purchasing it, but I did want to try this and maybe we can at least supplement what we're feeding them with some of these things that I've been reading about actually add a lot of protein and things that they need. This Wheat Bran animal feed, this is a 25-pound bag. This says it's the outermost covering of wheat. So I actually had a recipe that I found online that I bought these things based on that recipe. So I don't think that the wheat we had to grind up, but these are whole field peas. This is a 50-pound bag. This adds protein for your animals. So this definitely will need to be put through the mill prior to mixing it up. So these are things that we're gonna mix together and then supplement our feed with. And then I was gonna try this oyster shell. It says it's a size from 1/8 of an inch to 3. There's a sticker covering it. So it has a different, it's not a uniform shell mix, it says. So I'm still learning, guys, but I did buy this. So I'm gonna mix this in, and once I open it up, we'll have to decide if we're gonna run it through the mill. And then these whole oats, this is animal feed. This is a 30-pound bag. And then underneath is whole oats with the hulls. Hulls? Is that how you say that? Hulls? You're just not even gonna say it. Help me.
It's the whole hole?
I get so many,
Is it the whole hole?
so much slack around here around how I pronounce things, especially jalapeno. I mean, yes, I just do. I say things weird. So extend grace. So all that to say, we're gonna put some of that through here. And I also need to figure out, I was thinking this morning, what we're going to mix this in. Like, I don't have a tub big enough to mix all this in.
5-gallon buckets.
So we just do a little bit at a time? Yeah. Okay, that's the plan. All right, so now on to the, in my opinion, the most fun. So I have tried to grow lavender from seed. This is my second season. I've never had any germinate. So I went ahead and bought, this is an organic perennial elegance lavender. They're so cute, they're so tiny. And I bought And I also got one for my friends, the Easons. Hey, Patrick and Karen. They had also been trying to grow this. I don't know that they haven't had success. They just mentioned it, and so I said, oh, I'll grab y'all one. So this is an artichoke, organic artichoke. I bought 2 of those, and one, my daughter Evelyn and I on Instagram love to follow all these garden garden, what's the word?
On Instagram?
Yeah, it's not a channel, it's a, yeah, I need to drink this coffee. What is it called?
It's an Instagram. Instagram.
But my Instagram is my...
Instagram?
Okay, please edit all this out because I look like I lost my dang mind. I think I have a little bit. Okay, anyways, on Instagram, we watch a lot of garden reels, and artichokes to us, when they're growing, look very beautiful. And I actually like artichokes. I've never purchased a fresh artichoke. So I'm growing these because I think they're pretty. And we're gonna try it. So I got 2 organic artichokes. They actually have a spiky leaf. And then I was really excited about these. Dahlia tubers are very expensive to buy. And these ended up being, I think these were $3 and change a piece, which is a lot cheaper than buying the tuber that's like a bulb. So I'm excited about these dahlias. It says open pollinated. I have no idea what that means, but it's open pollinated. Okay. And the 2 of these actually have the buds already on them. So that's fun. These are gonna go into the garden also. These are red acre cabbage. There's 6 a piece, and I bought 2 of those. And then this is Brussels sprouts, also 6. So cute. These grow up really, really cute too. I don't know if you can call a plant cute, but I think it is. Okay, so I got 12 little artichoke plants, and then these are for my whiskey barrels. If I can keep Coleman out of it, good Lord. Coleman is our new standard poodle puppy. I'm trying to keep some herbs. My husband is falling asleep holding this. So I'm gonna put those in the whiskey barrels, and then I got 2, 4, 6, 8 tomatillo plants. I did not intend to get that many, so I'm also gonna gift these to my friends Patrick and Karen, a couple of those. My tomatillo plants did great. At the very end of the season, we did not harvest any, but they had tons of fruit, and then the freeze hit. It was like they were dormant, and I had more than one. I knew that was, everyone was telling me you have to have more than one. I did, and I don't know if I just needed more things to pollinate it. I don't know, but I'm hopeful because at the end of the season, if that had happened earlier, we would have had hundreds of tomatillos. So I'm excited to try again. And then lastly, these are Cherokee purple tomato plants, and the actual tomatoes, again, looked really pretty. So trying those. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's more animal feed. This is coarse ground corn, so it's already ground. It's 50 pounds, so y'all don't laugh at me trying to move this. Okay, 50 pounds. And then this, we're gonna also try to put this through the mill. This is for us to bake. I bought hard white wheat and soft white wheat for different types of bread. Brian is our bread maker, so he will have to research how to use that. And then this is also animal feed. It is wheat bran. So hope our chickens are about to be blessed. Okay. We have a gluten-free sourdough. I feel like I'm in a weird space. We have a gluten-free sourdough starter. It's like a powder. Again, I'm gonna let Brian do this. I have celiac disease, and he makes regular sourdough bread all the time that I never can eat, and so I'm excited to try this, and hopefully we will have some success with that. Because my garden, this is prophecy here, is going to be so successful, we are gonna have lots of things to can. And so I bought some pectin for that, three boxes. I tried to buy the canning lids, but they were sold out. So I do need to track down some canning lids. And then these are just for me, so I didn't buy a ton of them, but I really like this Jovial brand of pasta. It tastes the most like regular pasta. So I got 2 fettuccine, and then this is similar to fettuccine, but it says it's like an egg. Please say that for me. Tagliatelle? Please say it. He's not even helping the girl out. Say what you would say that is.
I don't know.
Try.
Tagliatelle.
Y'all, we are fancy people over here. Okay. All right. And then lastly, I bought these honey grams for no other reason than this picture looked so good to me. And these are gluten-free. So a lot of times, this is just the tricky part with gluten-free stuff is, well, it says crust. So I wanted to get this to make, like I love just a simple chocolate pudding pie. And so usually I make it and then I just eat the pudding out of it, but that's not near as fun. And so I thought I could use this to make a crust. So it just says 1 box, 6 tablespoons of butter and 4 tablespoons of sugar. So it's an expensive graham cracker crust, but at least I have it when I can. So if you've never placed an Azure standard order, it's kind of a unique experience. So you place your order online and it is shipped to a drop spot in your area. So you can check and see if your area has a drop location. Our location is in the Waco area, and we live in about 30 minutes outside of Waco. So it's just in between a McDonald's and a Taco Bell, and the big truck pulls up and they do it alphabetically by names. They lay plates, or they lay your name on like this wooden plank. And then everybody works together and unloads the truck and puts it on that person's name, and then you gather your things and go home. So we did this on Friday and it was raining, so it was an adventure. But I really liked these products, and it is sort of an investment as your products are all natural and organic, and so those tend to be a little bit more. So I pick and choose what I want to try, and then the things that we really enjoyed, like the coconut and the raisins and some of the cleaning products and the oils and honeys, we definitely will continue to purchase. So I'm excited to try the animal feed and kind of add it all up and see. I'm sure they're gonna love it because they haven't really had anything outside of just what we purchase at the feed store. I'm excited for my chickens to try it. I hope they love it because we love our chickens and ducks, and we have turkeys coming soon. So that'll be really fun. And then Brian really enjoys baking, so it sounds so funny. I love that he loves baking. Okay. So we're excited to also try the wheat berries. I've seen a couple other channels where they grind their own meat, mill their wheat. Lord help us all. Okay.
We can grind our own meat too. You can get a meat grinder.
So I think for my own sake, I should just end here. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching our Azure order, and I will put a link below. If you order through my link, it costs you nothing extra, but it blesses our family. If you already make Azure standard orders, I would love to know what your favorite products are. So thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in a couple days with another video. Bye, friends.